Good morning, good morning, good morning. And today is day 2 of our deepening our spiritual and practices as we move towards deepening the faith within ourselves. And today I wanted to talk about building those spiritual muscles of faith through journaling. Ciao familia, it's Christine Marchetta, intuitive life coach and medium, and one of the great tools that you can use to build your faith and to gain more faith in your life is through the process of journaling, writing, however you want to, whatever you want to call it. And it is a wonderful tool for connection. And we've talked about really what is faith. Yesterday, we talked about what is faith. And, that was your kind of assignment for yesterday, was to look at what faith means for you. And the basis of faith is really knowing with total and utter certainty that you are connected to something else and that something else is working for your greatest and highest good. Good morning, Joy. So happy to see you here. Fortunately, your name is short enough that I can actually see without my glasses. So good morning, dear Joy. Happy to see you here. So yesterday you guys were looking at what does faith mean for you. And now today, as we continue to pump that spiritual iron and to build those spiritual muscles as you begin to gain more and more faith in your life, it's about looking at what are some of the tools to use. And journaling and writing is a wonderful tool to really allow that sense of connection to come through you. Because really, if you look at spirituality, and I've shared with you some of my beliefs, well, a lot of my beliefs. I can't just say some, I was going to say a lot. But anyway, it's about knowing that faith within and knowing that the light of the divine is within you. And so how do we unlock that, knowing that spirit has your back, right? So journaling. If you guys have been doing journaling before, or if you've done writing as a form of connecting to your faith, give me shoot me a like or a thumbs up on the video and let me know. It is a wonderful tool that I use. And so let me share with you ways in which you can utilize that. For some, it's about getting a journal. I've got one here, but it's under something, so I don't want to pull it out and knock everything over. Good morning, Bernadine. Is it Bernadine? Yes, I think that is. And if I'm saying it wrong, it's only because I don't have my glasses and I can't completely see who's joining us today. So utilize getting out. It doesn't have to be this beautiful journal. I think so many times I find people saying, well, I have to go buy something special. No, the way that we connect is, you could be sitting there waiting in line at the grocery store and have an inspired idea that you find connected, or you could see something beautiful that inspires you and you can write about that and write it down. So get a piece of paper if you're more of an online person, if you prefer typing, if you prefer dictating into your phone, certainly do that, and just allow whatever faith or spirit is to come through you, okay? So if you are sitting outside, and I often find that I am inspired by the beauty of nature, and I find a lot of my faith in nature. If you find yourself just sitting looking outside, take your piece of paper, take your phone, whatever it is, and just record what is coming up for you, how that connection is coming up for you, and allow whatever needs to come out to come out. Do not edit what is coming out, because that is your faith. Your faith is yours, and how you are developing this is unique to you. I've shared with you before, some of you find faith in the Bible. Some of you guys are going to find faith in nature. Some of you will find faith in music. Some of you will find faith in a higher power. It truly is yours. Again, the fundamental and bottom line is knowing that without a doubt, your spiritual certainty is absolute and infinite and period, and it's like lines crossed, okay? So journaling is a powerful tool, and I just see some beautiful, beautiful souls that have joined us together. Dawn and Susanna, beautiful souls that are daily parts of my life, that are my spiritual rocks. And one of those days, those two are going to meet, because they are beautiful and intense and powerful souls. And so truly both of those are women that live faith in action. So let me go back to journaling, because I'm a little random this morning. Can you guys tell? I've only had half a cup of coffee, so I should be like less spazzy, but I think I'm excited to talk about this because I know what a powerful tool journaling is for me. So again, remember, when you are doing this expression and connecting back in your faith, it's not about editing the words that come out. It's about taking the pen to paper and allowing yourself to be inspired by what comes out. Also, it is not about the amount of time that you're writing. Okay, so Christine said I have to journal, so that means I have to sit down and light some candles and burn some incense and say a prayer and get a sacred space going and get my altar going, and then write for 35 minutes. No. We are building spiritual muscles. That would be the same as trying to say you got to go run a marathon tomorrow. We are building all of these things. We are finding the tools that work for you to build your faith incrementally, okay? So when you, maybe today, you're going to go and sit down with your piece of paper, with your journal, with your phone, with your computer, however you choose to write, and allow your faith to come through, whether it be 2 minutes, whether it be 5 minutes. It's about putting pen to paper, taking a breath, and letting spirit, the divine, whatever it is, your connection to faith, flow through you, and let that experience be with you, that absolute sense of connection. And again, I gave you guys some examples. Some of you are going to find your faith in music. So maybe you listen to a song that completely and totally inspires you, and then you write, how do you feel faith because you are connected to that song that you heard? Or maybe it's an animal and your kitty is sitting in your lap, and say, how does that make you feel connected? Again, you guys, we're not putting you in a bottle here. We're not putting you in a box. We are allowing faith to come through you, however it needs to express. Okay? So I'm going to take a second here, and I'm going to put some of my glasses on, because I want to see if anybody has any questions on that, or if anybody needs some more inspiration or clarity on that. And I want to do a little interaction here. So I'm going to put these glasses on. Oh gosh, let's see. Yes, Dawn says that, cancel. Dawn just says, and I don't know if I can go this, Dawn says, journaling is so important to me. Exactly. And Dawn, I cannot agree more. Journaling is just a fundamental part of how I just know that, and what I'm fascinated about, and I want to share with you guys, is that what you may discover that's coming up for you in your journaling really may surprise and fascinate you, because that's what I think is so extraordinary about developing our spiritual muscles and developing your faith, is that you are going to be finding these incredible and inspiring ideas, feelings, experiences to shine through that you didn't even know existed. So there's my motivation. So, okay, it doesn't look like anybody has any other thoughts or questions. So I am just going to say today, that is your assignment, should you choose to accept it. And I trust that you will. Okay. Go forth and journal, my friends. However that is for you, whatever method, and allow the divine to flow through you. All right. Mwah. Much love. Ciao, familia.